With the Miami Heat on a 6-game win streak, I figured there was no better time for me to turn on my mic and make a video on this. But before we get into the video today, I'd like to bring something up. Only a very small percent of the people who watch the videos are subscribed to the channel. So if you enjoy this content and want to see more like it, make sure to drop a like and leave a sub, as it helps this channel grow tremendously. To kick this video off, I'd like to talk about Jimmy Butler. Since Jimmy Butler's returned, this team has won 7 of their last 10 games. And these weren't easy stretches of games either, as they beat teams like the Utah Jazz, the Toronto Raptors, and the Los Angeles Lakers. But to talk numbers, this season Jimmy's averaging 20 points per game while dishing out nearly 8 assists and grabbing 8 boards, while also getting 2 steals a game. If he didn't face injury this season, he would surely have been an all-star. And to move on, next I'd like to talk about Bam Adebayo. He's playing really efficient basketball this year, as he's averaging 19.5 points, dishing out 5 assists, and grabbing 10 rebounds, while also getting a steal and a block per game. But his biggest impact is by far his interior defense. There aren't many defenders in the league on the same tier as Bam. Now let's talk about Goran Dragic. He's silently scoring 15 points per game this season while dishing out 5 assists, which is impressive when you think about how many scores this team actually has. But his main impact is mentoring these young guys like Kendrick, Nunn, and Tyler Harrow. To talk about the young guys, Tyler Harrow's averaging 16 points per game while dishing out 4 assists and grabbing 6 rebounds. I would love to see him be more confident, like how he was in the NBA bubble last season, but I'm sure it will come with time. And Kendrick Nunn is averaging 14 points per game while shooting 38% from the 3-point line, 47% from the field, and 90% from the free throw line. These are amazing shooting splits, and it just goes to show you that he's really efficient with the basketball. And now let's talk about the team's best shooter in Duncan Robinson. He's averaging 13 points per game while grabbing 4 boards and averaging 40% from the 3-point line. When he's on the court, this offense is much more fluent. In fact, there's been many times this season where he's taken over and just simply won this team games. And the last player on the short list of people I'm going over today, I want to talk about Kelly Olynyk. He's nearly averaging 10 points per game while grabbing 6 rebounds and shooting 30% from the 3-point line. Guys like Olynyk are what make good teams great teams, and we really saw that in last year's playoff run. If the Heat can keep this up and play this way the rest of the season, I could see them going anywhere from the 3 to the 6 seed. And the only teams they'd have to worry about in the playoffs are the Bucks, the Nets, and the 76ers. But if they can somehow avoid those 3 teams, I could see the Miami Heat back in the NBA Finals just like they were last year. And with a great coach in Eric Spoelstra, I really do see this team going far this year. But to wrap it up, let me know what you guys think in the comments on how far this team can go. Also, let me know what I can do to improve these videos, or any future videos you guys would like to see. And once again, if you enjoyed this content and want to see more like it, make sure to drop a like and leave a sub, as I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.